This is Rakesh Kumar from Gurgaon, Haryana, India, uh, presenting a video for you again. And this video is about SINP, Saskatchewan Immigration Nominee Program. Uh, after this video, I was actually sorry for this late video representation. I was so much busy in my pre-lending processes and all. So let's start with this. What is this SINP? So let's start by a simple thing. When you will type on Google SINP threshold, SINP stands for Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, and when you will type this, you will have this second link, not the official link, which is saskatchewan.ca, as you can see here. When you will tap on it, you will see that this page will open, and on this page you will have this screen, and this screen will tell you what you need to do, what you don't need to do. You need to focus on this category, the International Skilled Worker Saskatchewan Express entry subcategory is closed for the time being, but definitely it will open. Why I'm saying this, definitely it will open, because you can see that 1700 applications are still yet to be invited for SINP, and this is a good number. Without any job offer, without any international student category, if you haven't studied in Saskatchewan, if you are in India, if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Australia, USA, any part of the world except in Canada, so you still have this chance, 1700. And for those who do not wish to apply but they have an occupation which is in demand in Saskatchewan, they have 3000 more applications to be yet to invited. So be prepared for it. You have almost 4700 applications remaining in this year 2017. So what is this process all about? I will explain you. See this table and you will get an idea that you can be the lucky one in those two categories who don't even have an employment offer. If you have an employment offer, then it's really damn easy for you. But see that almost many of the applicants who do not have an offer from Saskatchewan are pending, and these are for the international students who have once studied in the province and then now have completed 1 year of work experience in Saskatchewan. They can only apply in this category, in this, with an offer of employment. But if you are from India, if you are from Brazil, if you are from USA, if you are from any other country than Canada, don't have any connection to Saskatchewan, don't even have any connection to Canada, you can apply within those two categories. But I would recommend this category. Why? Because this is a simple process. I've already told you how to create your Express Entry profile, not told you how to create your Express Entry profile, but if you have your ECA report with you, IELTS report with you, then you can create your Express Entry profile, which is mandatory. First you need to create Express Entry profile, and then you will be applying for Express Entry under SINP. So how you can apply, let's focus on this. Forget about this thing, because Saskatchewan experience means you must be experienced into these categories. You can read onto this official site, which is saskatchewan.ca. This is only the official site. Do not trust any other site. Okay, so how do we start Saskatchewan Express Entry profile? Again, I will go to Google. Google is like Mahadev or Shiv to all of us in India. What you can type, you just type in Google SINP Express Entry Eligibility, and you will come up with the first link, which is the official link of Saskatchewan Express Entry. Do not follow this link, Canada Visa. It is canadavisa.com. This site is really very helpful when you are in doubt, when you want to ask some questions, when you want to see the reviews of some candidates who are into the process of Canada PR. you can see those links there. But this is the official site. Whenever you tap on this, you will come on this particular page, and this particular page will guide you on how you can submit your Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program application. So for now, earlier Saskatchewan was free. Now it takes $300 fees, 300 Canadian dollar, not US dollars. I think they might be considering that one applicant was actually earlier can submit 2 or 3 applications at one time freely, but now he has to pay for $300 at least. So if you're in doubt, if you're really fond of Canada, if you're really fond of Saskatchewan, if you're really fond of going to other provinces through Saskatchewan, but at least you have to spend at least 6 months to a year in Saskatchewan after moving to. Everybody is fond of going to British Columbia or Toronto. But let's see. So how this process works? Simply read these guidelines. These guidelines are, first of all, you must want to live and work in Saskatchewan. Second, you should have created your Express Entry profile and should be submitted your Express Entry profile. You should be entered into Express Entry pool first of all, and then meet the criteria. What is the criteria? This is the criteria. First of all, Express Entry pool, you have to be accepted into Express Entry pool, and then very very easy score, that 60 points out of 100. You just need to get 60 points out of 100. And how you can calculate the 60 points out of 100? You can see in the eligibility documents of SINP. If you will Google SINP eligibility document or PDF, you will see that. But basically I'm telling you that these points are calculated on the basis of your age, your basis of your work experience, work experience, your IELTS score, and then your education. If you're a master degree holder, you will be awarded more points. If you're a bachelor degree, you will be awarded less points. If you just in diploma, like diploma in mechanical engineering, diploma in some other education fields that I don't know. I'm basically from IIT. From IT, information technology. I'm a software developer. So that's why you just need to score 60 points, and apart from that, you must be having at least 12,000 and approximately 12,200 Canadian dollars in your bank account, and you must show a proof of funds, which is actually called settlement funds, of at least 6 months statement in your bank account, or whether it's your fixed deposit or any kind of fund which is easily liquidated or available to you. So it depends on you how you can maintain those statements, how you can create your funds statement before applying to this Saskatchewan. So before applying to SINP online, which is actually I'm telling you how to apply, but before that you must meet these criteria. First of all, your proof of funds, you must be having, if you are an Indian guy, you must be having 6,30,000 in your account before applying this SINP application. And this period is of 6 months. Since 6 months, your amount, your rupees, your dollars must be present in your bank account, in your fixed deposit, for at least 6 months. 6 months means 6 months, not even 5 months and 29 days. That won't work, because I have been rejected twice by SINP just because of this, and that's why I tried for another provinces, and I finally made it to New Brunswick. Anyways, so first is your IELTS language test must be from your ITP or British Council. You must get minimum score. Minimum score is 6 at least in each category, each reading, listening, writing, speaking, right? And then you must have completed your ECA if you are non-Canadian student, if you haven't studied in Canada. Like I have done my masters, so I have evaluated my master's degree from WES. WES is a West World Education Service.org. I paid the fees and I got a report which is called ECA report. ECA means Education Credential Assessment, I already told you. and then you have to show that you have enough working experience. Minimum is 1 year of work experience, but if you have more work experience, that is going to benefit you. So the maximum work experience and the maximum points you can get is, if you have 6 years of experience, you will get maximum points. If you have 1 year of experience, you will get minimum points. And how these points get calculated, I will show you just right now. Okay, and then show proof the eligibility of Saskatchewan licensor, like if you are regulated professionalist, just like if you are a doctor, if you are a nurse, if you are into any profession which require a license, then you have to obtain that license first of all. Not obtain that license first of all, but at least you have to show that I will obtain a license, just like a doctor would have to obtain a license if he wished to practice uh, his doctorate into SINP in Saskatchewan, then he has to apply for that. But I'm not talking about this because I don't have much experience in regulated professions. But this is the link if you want to go to if you want to apply. If you are a doctor or nurse, you should see this link. You should click on this link. And finally, as I told you, the proof of funds must be at least 6 months old. 6 months old means in your bank minimum amount should be present $12,200. Since 6 months, average balance must be $12,200. Okay, so these are the things you can read. But whenever you are going to calculate your point, just click on this link, SINP point grid assessment grid. Right, let's see what it show you. So everything is on Google. You don't need to go to any consultant, as I always am telling you. See, going to a consultant is nowhere beneficial for you. What is beneficial for you? You go to a person who is actually giving you the right guidance. Why spend almost 1,50,000, 1,40,000 to a consultant if you just can spend 40 or 50,000, give to a person who is actually can give you a right guidance, just like these things. I'm not talking about myself. I've already got things to do. Okay, so this is the point grids, how your points are being calculated. So if you have a master degree, you will get 23 points. If you have a bachelor degree, you will get 20 points. And if you have a diploma, you will get 15 points. If you have a trade occupation, then you will get 20 points. And trade occupation, you have to click on this link. Okay, so if you have a degree or diploma, you will get only 12 points. Minimum 1 year program of study after your 12th standard. 12th standard means high secondary education. Okay, so these are the points. So I've got master degree, so I'll get 23 points. So you can calculate this 23 plus your skilled work experience. In skilled work experience, you will get, let's say you have 5 years of skill experience, you'll get 10, and so on. If you have 1 year of experience, you'll get only 2 points. So let's say I have 5 years of work experience. Now I have 7 years of work experience, so I'll add 10 points to my score, which is now 33. And B, in the 6 to 10 years of period prior to application submission, let's say if you have more than 5 years of experience, but this experience should be within 10 years, right? This should be within 5 years. If you have continuous 10 years of experience, then you can get more points. Just like if in the 6 to 10 years of your prior experience to application submission, if you have more than 5 years, 4 years of experience, you'll get 5 points. 4 years, 4 points. So let's say I have got 7 years of experience. So that means I can add 2 more points, because 5 plus 2. So 2 more points would be added here in my experience sector. Language ability, let's say if I got CLB level 7, which is the minimum criteria. You can also be eligible for SINP, but for express entry you should get minimum CLB level 7, which is CLB level 7. And the IELTS band criteria, you can search on Google CLB versus IELTS IELTS. So you will see that CLB level 7 means 6 in all, so you will get 18 points. If you got CLB level 8 and higher, 8 and higher means at least 6.5 in all except listening. In listening, if you want to get CLB level 8, then you have to get at least 7.5. 7.5 to get CLB level 8, and 6.5 in rest of the category reading, listening and writing to get CLB level 8. Let's say that you got CLB level 7, then you can add 18 points, so total 53 points right now. If you don't have any French experience, you'll get 0. Now age points are maximum, so if your age is between 22 to 34, most of the applicants are in this category, so I'm adding 12 points here. So you got 65, you are eligible. Congratulations. Even if you get 60 points, you are eligible. So that's how SINP works. You do not need to consider these factors. These factors are like you have an employment from a Saskatchewan employer, you have a family, you have past work experience, you have past study in Saskatchewan, so you will get more points. But let's say you don't have any connection to Saskatchewan, then you are eligible. Your points is now like these. At least you can get 60 points and you'll be eligible. So this is the point grid. Once you get these points, once you have determined that how many points you're getting for Saskatchewan program, then you can go and start collecting all your documents. So when you have created your Express Entry profile, you must have collected your ECA, which is actually already giving you points. Your IELTS already giving you points. Now you have to just calculate. You have to just collect your work experience letters, which are the reference letters, roles and responsibilities of whatever you are doing, whatever the work you are doing. At least 6 to 10 points, in this reference letter must be mentioned about what you are doing in your job. If you are a software developer, you must write at least 8 points or 10 points about what kind of work you are doing in an information technology company. If you are let's say if you are a finance graduate and you have you're doing some roles and responsibility in a company which is requiring your experience, then you should write at least 8 to 10 points in your work experience letters. And this work experience letter, reference letter, you can easily get from your HR or from your supervisor, from your lead, or whatever your senior person is there on the company letterhead, and must be mentioned your designation, your full-time word must be mentioned at least, or you can mention 45 hours a week. And yeah, it would be better if you can also mention your salary there, and if it is not mentioned, it is okay. But for the time being, so these are the categories, these are the requirements. Let's close it now. And now what you can focus on, you have now everything in your hand. Now you will just have to look for your reference letters and your proof of funds. That's it. So let's see what is the eligibility criteria. So how I got to this, when you will type on in Google International Skilled Worker SINP Express Entry, you will see that the eligibility for the just type eligibility, you will click on it and you will see the same link, I guess so. Let's wait for it. What it says, the internet connection is slow. Okay, no, I guess it's a different link, but let's see. Yeah, okay, it's the same link. So fine, this is the same link. So what is the eligibility? When you will tap on this link, you will come to the first are accepted into IRCC Express Entry pool, and this is fine. First of all, you have to determine your NOC, your occupation, that is your occupation listed in SINP or not. So these are the in-demand occupation in SINP NOC. This is the NOC list that you can find, but see this list, in demand in Saskatchewan. You can see the in-demand occupation. So what I'm looking here is the eligibility PDF or document, so that you can have all the things. Like these are the occupations which are actually eligible right now in SINP Express Entry subcategory. So earlier 2173, 2174 was there. Right now it has been removed. Software developers now cannot apply in Saskatchewan because I think they already invited so many software developers anyways. If this video is so long, you can just skip it one by one. Just go to your so these are the only in-demand occupation list. If you fall into these categories, then only you can apply for the express entry subcategory. Otherwise, you cannot. Or you can apply for the in-demand occupation category, which I already showed you earlier. So let's see how you can now be eligible. When you will have this link, application process for international skilled worker and Saskatchewan experience category, but you have to focus on this international skilled worker only, not Saskatchewan Express entry category. So whenever you tap on this how to apply, you will have this page. So this saying that obtain all the required documents, as I told you, ECA, IELTS, your work experience reference letters, your proof of funds, that is the main things, and all your degrees and diploma scanned copies and all. You just need to apply, and then review and organize your completed forms and supporting documents to ensure that you have a complete application package. So just keep your scanned copies all the time. Whenever this category opens, you can just upload it and submit in SINP online category. So when you will tap on it, or you can just find it SINP online just by typing SINP online. So the very first link would be login to Oasis, which is immigration.saskatchewan.ca. This is the site where you have to create your SINP Express Entry subcategory profile. So I have already created mine because I have been rejected twice because of the proof of funds. It's very easy. It's very easy. You just need to create a new account, and it's like select a registration type. You will select skilled worker, continue. You'll come to this page. You just select your username, first name, middle, last name, date of birth, and email address, and finally your account would be created, and you will be able to log in like this, like username and password, and you'll tap on login. You will see the first page. You will see your home page like this. So this is the home page of SINP online. This is a simple website created by any web developer or web geek. You can see it's a simple normal website. Fine. So when you want to create a new application, you will tap on begin a new application process. Before that, I wish to show you my application. View submitted application or applicant details. When you will tap on it, if you have already submitted your profiles, you already submitted your application, all education documents were just like you can see my point grid. This was my Express Entry profile, but it is now no longer valid. That's why I'm showing you here. When you will see my point grid, you can see this is for your help, guys, so that you can see how I was eligible for SINP earlier, almost a year before. So I was having my ECA master degree, so I got 23 points. Skilled work experience, I got 4 years of experience at that time, so I just got 8 points. I was not having any prior experience in 6 to 10 years of category, that's why I got 0 points. In this category, IELTS category, I got 18 points because I was having 6.5 in all. That's why I got only 18 points. So in age, I got full points, so I was having 61 points. Still, you can see I was eligible. So connection to Saskatchewan, 0 points and all. So finally I got 61 points, so I was eligible. So this is all these simple things like current residency and also right now I'm residing in India. So this is a very important portal, SINP login portal. You have to keep ready this portal all the time so that whenever SINP opens, you just need to click submit button over here. I will show you where is the submit button. Whenever you will fill all the details like applicants detail, personal details, ethical conduct is just a simple form, information disclosure, your citizenship is from India, birth certificate, yeah, you must be ready with your birth certificate from your municipal corporation, passport details must be there, marital status, education in which you have to submit your ECA and your master degree, bachelor degree documents, scan copy documents you need to upload. So how you can upload documents, I'm just showing you. Whenever you tap on this link and you will you can upload your documents here, like here. You will just click on this link and you can just upload your documents, scan copies from here from your computer if you have scanned copies in your computer. So when you have submitted all the documents, so there are so this is a predefined pre filled application that I have created earlier almost 1 year ago, but you will be creating a new one. So you will know that to enter your master degree you will have to create one application, one set of application screens, and for bachelor degree submission of documents you will create another application screens, and so on and so on, ECA for so on. So in work experience sections you will upload all your documents related to your work. Like if you have worked in 3 to 4 companies, you will have to create 3 to 4 screens always. When you click on this, move to next set of application screens. That means you will be moving to, I guess, yeah. So this is my next screen, which is actually for express entry. So there are two parts of this SINP. First part is this express entry, and second part is applicants details. So as you can see that I was ineligible for SIMP. Why? Because I already told you that I was not able to maintain 12,200 Canadian dollars for 6 months before submitting this application. Before submitting this application means I'm telling you in Hindi, जब भी आप अप्लाई करने की कोशिश करें, यहाँ पे आपको एक एप्लीकेशन नंबर मिलेगा, यहाँ पर एक बटन होगा सबमिट योर एप्लीकेशन. व्हेन यू विल सबमिट, वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ आ जाएगा दैट योर एप्लीकेशन हैज़ बीन सबमिटेड. Then they will check your all the documents. So in my documents only 5 महीने और 21 दिन की statements थी, and I was not able to show 9 days statement. That's why my application got rejected. So you have to be careful. At least 6 months की उनको bank balance statements दिखा. You have to show at least 6 months bank statements to them. Fine. So these are all the simple documents, settlement funds. If you have funds in more than one bank, then you can you have to create multiple screens. So these are normal documents and all yeah. So this is how this online portal works. So now I'm just going to create a new one for you so that you can understand whole Saskatchewan process. This whole process only takes 1 hour or maybe 2 hours for a beginner. When you will click on a begin a new application process, you will be taken to a new screen. You will be taken to a new page which will look like this. Not empty, this one. Yeah. So this is a new application. Your name would be present here. So now you have to select this, like if you are a skilled worker, if you are a foreign nationals and all, if you are a skilled workers who want to work and live. Do you have representative? No, you don't have. Then click on continue to next section. So yes, continue. So now why is saying no good? If you wish to upload any document, you can upload here. Just like if you have any representative that will be representing you on behalf of you, then you can upload that document here. Once you have entered your information, please click on the continue to select next, continue. So let's say we are continuing. Yes, continue. So it is going to take a bit because sometimes this website is too slow. That's why I'm suggesting you that you be ready. So these are the screens that will be, that will continue to appear in this left side panel as soon as you will be completing all these screens. It's like, do you currently have a job offer? No. Have you been accepted into the pool? Yes, you have been accepted. Now you have to enter your express entry profile and job seeker code. Do you have at least 1 year of experience? And if you have this, in which category? So these are the occupation which is only in demand right now in Saskatchewan. So let's say if you are a information system analyst 2174, so now you can enter. So check part 1 for completeness. When you will check, you will see that some of the missing fields are there, but you can save them anyway. You can fill them later on. Let's see if it allows me to go to next set of screens or not. Oh no, first of all you have to enter your express entry profile, like just entering your express entry random profile, and the job seeker code is like a random job seeker code, which is like this. Let's say these are the fake numbers, and I'll tap on yes, continue on saying it yes anyway. What it says now? No, you have not reviewed, you have not yet reviewed all this. Okay, it's just I'm doing something wrong here, I guess. So you have the second set of screens, point clicks. So this is the part 1 for completeness. This is your step 1, as you can see here. You can check your part 1 for completeness all the time, so it will keep saying you that you're missing this thing and this thing and this thing. So now you have, just like I just shown you, you can meet the minimum criteria here, and then you can proceed to the next screens and next screens and next screens. So total, when you will complete all those 2 parts, almost 13 to 14 parts would be here, and in the second set of screens in Saskatchewan Express entry subcategory, you'll be having some 7 to 8 screens, and then you just have to wait for SINP to open express entry subcategory, and you will just have to tap submit this application and you will be good to go. So don't have to wait for to open SINP, because whenever SINP opens, I'm seeing that in 2 or 3 hours it get filled. But now I think when it has a fees of around 300 Canadian dollars, so it will be at least for 1 to 2 days. So I guess so. So just submit this application. So this is all about when you will submit your application. It will be processed, it will be assessed by the immigration officials, and then if everything goes okay, you will get a nomination in your express entry profile, and you will get 600 more points extra in your express entry profile. So you will be good to go for an IT. You will get invitation to apply, and then it's really simple, as it's being written here. After you get nomination, just like here, not here. So after you get nomination, you just have to submit your police verification certificates and the medicals, right? So if you like the video, you can subscribe, or you can ask any questions about this. So in the next video, I might be submitting about the process of Nova Scotia, which is again soon ready to open. Earlier it was paper-based application, but now I think they have made it online. So bye for now. Keep checking the websites.